So first, I want you to think for a minute what you're doing now. Like what your situation is with finances, with your health and fitness, with your mindset, with your the time that you have or the time you spend with your kids. Like, are they all 100%? Are they where you would ideally want them to be? Are you feeling your best? Do you have that time with your kids, that you're present with them? Do you have extra money in the bank? Do you have a savings account? Do you have an emergency fund if something happened? Like, think about those things. And if the answer is no, think about in 2 years or 3 years. If nothing changes in 2 and 3 years or 5 years or 10 years, your situation will be the same or worse. And I don't say that to be like a Debbie Downer, but so many people are just kind of living day by day and like hoping for the best, but not having any kind of backup or not having any kind of cushion there, and are stressed. There's so much stress, and stress leads to so much disease in the future. It does go hand in hand. And I used to be that stressed person. I remember waking up at night and being so stressed because I had a toddler and a new baby, and we were just making it by with our paychecks, like paycheck to paycheck. There was no extra money for any fun stuff. Stressed, even like to have to go put gas in the car. Sometimes I would have to transfer money from my husband's account into mine just to put like $20 gas in. And I was thinking, if I am like this right now, what happens when the kids are joining sports and dance class? Because it's just going to get more expensive as they get older. It doesn't get cheaper. And I would have like panic attacks. Like, what am I doing? And I have the university degree. I had a full-time paying job, like at an office. My husband had a good job. And then I was like, maybe should I go back to school? But then that would require more money, which I didn't have, and time away from my family, which I didn't want to do. So I was just at a loss. And then I saw something pop up online that was this lady. She looked very happy. She was exercising at home, and she left her full-time income to be a BODi coach. That's what we called them at the time. And I was like, what is that? Like, she gets to be home with her family, she's earning an income, and she gets to do something with fitness. Because I've always had a passion for health and wellness. It's just always been part of my life. And so I was very curious, and I messaged her, and she told me about this. Kind of like how you are here now. And I was like, I don't know what the heck it is you're talking about, but if I can earn money by sharing about my fitness journey and helping other people get healthier, I want to do that. Let's give it a shot. That's basically what I said. I had no idea what I was doing. I just knew I got to do my workouts at home because I couldn't get out to a gym anymore. Leo was 5 months old when I started. I had never done a challenge group before or been in an accountability group. But from her post, I thought, okay, maybe this might be the thing that got me out of that stuck situation, because I was home on mat leave, and I had a 5-month-old and a 2-year-old home on mat leave, still had like 25 pounds of the baby weight to lose. And I wasn't getting to the gym. I wasn't taking care of myself like I should be. I was feeling lonely and sad. And I was like, why not? What do I have to lose? So I signed up. And 3 days later, after doing the workouts, and I got the Shakeology with it, which I was like, I don't know what this is, but sure, I'll drink it. It's very expensive shake. I was like, I can get a cheap protein shake. But I didn't actually know what Shakeology was. I thought it was just protein, but I got it. I got the pack, even though I couldn't afford it. I was like, okay, this is going to be my chance to change my situation, because I'm being handed an opportunity to get healthy and fit at home and earn money. So I am going to do whatever I need to do to make this work, because I'm sick of saying I can't afford it. So day 3 of me doing this challenge group and being a partner or a coach at the time, I was mind blown. I was like, why didn't anyone tell me about this before? Why isn't everybody doing this? Because I feel like every mom needs to do this, because it was my little ray of sunshine every day, honestly. I would look forward to checking in with my group after my workout or during the day and just seeing that energy in there. I felt like I had so many cheerleaders just cheering me on my journey, and I got to do that for other people too. It made me feel so good. I started feeling like I had a purpose again outside of all the mom duties. It was something that I could do just for me. That's what I needed. I needed something that was for me, because when you're a mom and you're living for everyone else, you need something that lights you up, that isn't associated with like making snacks or nap time or anything like that. So that's what it did for me. I fell in love with it, and I was like, okay, if I am feeling this good, I need to share it with everyone. So that's what I did. I shared it with everyone that I talked to, and I was nervous about posting on social media, but I knew that that's the only way. It's a free form. I didn't have to pay for it, and that's how people would see what I was doing and how I was feeling about what I was doing. So we'll get into that in a minute, about like what we do as partners. Can you guys say hi if you see this? I don't know if anyone's on. Anyway, just say hi if you see this, just so I can see if someone's on. So fast forward to now, I've been doing this for 9 years. I wanted to, when I was on mat leave, when I started, my goal was like, okay, my first month, I'm going to earn enough doing this that I pay for my pack, that it covers the pack that I just bought to sign up. And then I did that. And I was like, oh my God, like I'm earning money. This is so fun. Like the more I'm putting in and investing in it, the more I'm getting out of it. So like the more time I invested. And I only had small increments of time. Keep in mind, I had a newborn and a toddler. My newborn never slept. So I would work this business in little pockets of time throughout the day. Or I would get up, no, I never got up early at that time because I never slept because of the baby. But I would stay up a little bit, like half an hour late sometimes, to get in an extra half an hour work. Or when the baby was up all night and I'm trying to rock him to sleep, I would do some of my work at that time, because you can do it right on your phone. So I got it in when I could, but I couldn't invest a whole lot of time at the time because it just wasn't a season that I had extra time. We will show you how to do all of that too, and like how to do some focused work in little bits of time and still grow. So I fell in love with it. I started talking to people about it, sharing online about it. And then I earned enough that I didn't have to go back to my other job after mat leave ended, which was a huge bonus. And I got to stay home and do this business. And I still did daycare some days so that I could commit to this business and have like solid work hours. But now 9 years later, I work this business when my kids are at school. They get to like come home from school, and I'm the mom at the bus stop getting them off the bus. I'm the mom that gets to take them to the bus stop. I do the running around and going to dance and going to sports. I don't have to miss anything. I don't have to miss a ball game or miss a dance event. I don't have to say we can't afford it, because this business has been a huge blessing for us, and we were able to do things like build our house that we're in now. Like we wouldn't have been able to build this house had I have not joined as a BODi partner. I've taken my kids to Disney on this amazing family trip. I took them last year we earned a Success Club trip, so you can earn trips here. So aside from income, you get to earn trips, and I took my family to that, and the kids got to like really be a part and see like what mom did, and it was so cool. And our team becomes friends, and they become friends with like the kids. So the kids and the kids of the other people on the team, we were all away on this amazing trip, and it was awesome. So 9 years later, still here doing this. Best decision I've ever made. I've made some of my best friends through here. And yes, even though it's online, we still do things in person, but you never feel alone in this business. Like we're online quite a bit. We have team calls, we work together, we work out together, sometimes virtually. We do this together, and anything that we learn, we share with each other. So when I know something that's going to help someone else on the team, I'm sharing, because you want to help your whole team level up together. And that's what it's all about. So we work together. We do a lot of this stuff together. So what do we do as partners? We are proof the products work. So we use the products. I'm actually drinking Energize right now because I'm going to do my workout. And the thing is, The reason why I love this business is because I love health and wellness anyway, and I would be using supplements and working out anyway. So it's really easy for me to share about how I use Energize, share about my workouts, share about my protein, because it's something I would be doing anyway. So I'm just sharing how I use it in my life. I don't feel like I'm a fraud just selling stuff. I'm just sharing how I live a healthy life, how I fit it in with my kids or whatever, and the products are what I'm using. So we're proof the products work. We share about what we're doing, and we talk to people. We connect with them. We invite them to do this with us. We are not in the business of trying to convince someone that they need to do this, that this is for them. If they're like, no, I don't want to do it, I'm never like, no, you really need to. Here, take my link. Like, we don't do things that way. And I pride myself on having a team that we do things authentically. We're not, because I know there's a lot of people who do network marketing in a way that I wouldn't want to do it, because I get those messages from some network marketing people and I'm like, ew, just doesn't feel good. And so I don't run my business that way, and that's not how we train our team either. So if you've gotten that message from people that you're just like, ew, like she didn't even like, I don't even know this person, she's sending me a link to join this and join that. That's not how we do it here. Okay, so my last thing, if I could go back, we're all going to answer this actually, this question on all 3 videos. If I could go back and tell myself one thing as a new partner, what would it be? There would be so many things. One, I think I would say you're going to be shocked with how many people need this and how your life is going to change so drastically. Because I remember me back then, and I was just plugging through, doing the things, and like I was so excited when I saw my team growing and my income growing and then my groups growing, and I was helping all these moms, and I was like, this is so cool. But I was always stressed, like, is this just for now? Like, will people always need this? And 9 years later, and I'm still getting new clients all the time and growing the team, and health and fitness and health and wellness is never going to go out of style. And BODi is like so advanced with staying ahead of the curve and knowing like they adapt, they change their name in the last little bit. They're changing their platform. So we stay ahead of things. So it's always new and exciting. And health and wellness is never just going to be like, oh, people aren't into that anymore. It is huge. And it's still like kicking 9 years later. And I can't see it ever going out of style, health and fitness. So we just adapt to things that change because everything changes, and keep on going. So that's what I would say. And 9 years ago, I never would have saw myself, like even doing videos like this, I was so nervous to talk in front of people. But to be like where we are, where we live in a community that I've always dreamed of living in. Just being a part of my kid's life, like I am now, like that's huge. That is huge to me. So yeah, anyway, that's my story. If you have any questions, please post below. Check out the next 2 videos later on.